Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to BKS1 Radio, the Our Show. It's your girl, Latoya Chanel. And I am blessed and happy to be here. This is my first show of the new year, y'all, because I was not here last week, and that is because we had the live show over the weekend. Queen B is not going to be in the building tonight. She's got some things that she got to do, you know, so she won't be here. But you know what? I got a good stand-in right here. I got a good stand-in. Y'all help me clap up Mr. Fat Lace from Beards and Baldhead.
What up,
I don't know what's going on with the clapping thing. Why the clapping?
Probably,
what am I not pressing?
It's muted, probably.
Yeah. What am I not? Here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. That's it. That's it, y'all. It's a new year. I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to be better. But anyway, thank you so much, Jason, for coming in and joining me in our recap show, because you were a part of the show this weekend. So as we recap, I definitely wanted to make sure I had someone here who was a part of the show in Miss Queen Bee's absence, and you answered the call, even though you were here last night doing your own show, which I did watch. But thank you.
Did you hear your intro in the beginning?
I didn't hear it.
I started it out.
I didn't see the beginning.
I should have told you to watch this beginning. It might have been a nice clip for you to chop up.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm super proud of what y'all pulled off.
Oh man, thank you.
It was dope in so many different. I was giving shout to NJ Smokes. That's the name of.
Yeah.
Yo, East Brunswick.
Shout out to NJ Smokes and Vapes, Smokehouse Lounge
in East Brunswick. Yo, the venue was super dope.
Venue is very dope.
Your people that you had come out, the way the audience participated, incredible.
Shout out to them.
The general on the 1 and 2s, the whole panelists, everybody, like Trev, Yusef, Seth the God, like it was, and then y'all two was rocking it.
Can we thank you? But can we shout out Trish?
Yes.
And Family Flavor.
Yo,
and how amazing that food was.
Like people ate real good.
Yes.
I think since they ate so well, because you know some people like, well, yo, why am I paying? What am I
paying for?
What I'm paying for?
Right.
Yo, your meal alone was your ticket.
Hello.
The meal you got alone was your ticket. You got the shrimp, got the chicken, the mac and cheese, got the string beans. So people were eating good. I'm watching them fill their bellies.
They did.
And it's the BYOB. Like, I'm telling you, that's the spot to be at.
It is.
And
it really is.
Not even, before we even get to the dialogue, y'all had, shout out, did whatchamacallit do this, DJ Sandy B? With the questions, with the frames?
I did that.
Talk about it. Yo, because.
like, I did that.
Having the questions in the
frames.
In the frames on each table. Yeah. So now, while they're talking, they had you controlling conversation.
Right,
that was so ill. Your attention to detail was like, you had all corners covered.
Look at you.
I'm like, it was super dope. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was. It turned out, first of all, the place was packed out.
Yeah.
And the place was packed out, and I had so many people that purchased tickets that weren't even able to make it. So if everyone had made it that purchased tickets, it would have been standing room only.
That's what I'm talking about.
It would have really been standing room only, but everybody had a seat. But if more people had come, people would not have had a seat. So that was good. That was really good. Hey, everybody on Instagram. That was really, really good. But I am very happy with the first one since the pandemic. Again, shout out to the venue. Shout out to the food. Shout out to Norm, who was DJing. Shout out to you guys, right?
I had fun.
Because even though this is our show and it's supposed to be like, you know, outstanding women who help heal, you guys are not afraid to step in with your truth and step in with your perspective and step in with your opinions and all of those things. So I thank you guys for always volunteering your time for me, because I know I bug y'all. But
I don't
you know,
be bugged. Like to me, I love doing this.
Right.
And I feel like, yo, when you love doing it, like
Yeah.
it ain't about nothing. Like
Yeah.
If I can, you know, salute to my sister, holding
Yeah.
my son down for the few hours, cause
Yeah.
you know that was the hardest part with me. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and can she hold it down? And she did. And,
Oh,
and we
wow.
had
Shout out to her.
Yeah, Jay, thank you. And
Shout out
we
to
had
her.
a great time. Like
Yeah, we did. We
great
really
time.
did. No, like we really, really, really did. We had an amazing time on Saturday night. And if you missed it, oh well, it sucks to be you. I mean, you know.
Yo, like, cause I'm like, is this gonna be recorded? Can people see it? A good thing they didn't get to see the whole
The
thing.
whole
Maybe
thing,
they can
no.
catch clips.
No.
Because I'm gonna tell you, anytime, well, the next time this happens,
Everybody keeps saying the
they
next
have
time.
to be there.
Everybody keeps
Seth
saying.
the God on the check-in. We see you, baby.
Yeah,
like,
everybody keeps saying next time. How y'all know it's gonna be a next time? I ain't saying it's gonna be a next
what?
time.
I'm getting in shape for the next one. What you talking
You
about?
said you getting in shape for
Hope
the
it's
next
the
one.
summertime. Like,
And listen, I don't know if it's gonna be a next time. I gotta talk to the venue people and see if it's gonna be a next time. You know what I mean? And
it
then
will be.
we'll see. You know what I mean?
I put the, you know,
You gonna put that
spirit
out
fingers
there?
in there. Spirit fingers in there. It will be. That's what I do.
We'll see. We will see. We will definitely see if it's going to be.
But salute to them, the venue people, everybody
venue
there.
people.
Great. No, I'm the guy.
Yeah, all the guys that was
fellas who
help-
hold it
'cause they
down.
helped out a lot.
The fellas who hold it down
Yeah.
and run the business. Yo, they were dope.
No, they really were. And
They were
helped out a
dope.
lot. First of all, I went in moving.
Shout
all
out
the
to Woe
furniture.
Diamonds.
Can we?
Shout out to Woe Diamonds. You know,
You need to watch this. Send this to him, please.
any little thing. I remember it was something with the lights, and you was like, "Yo, speak to Woe," and I speak to Woe, and right on it, like, "All right, yo, let's get it." He was into the conversation,
Yeah,
like,
he was.
it was dope.
No, they were extremely, extremely helpful. Like I said, I went in moving furniture. I went in doing all kinds of stuff. I was like, yeah, just let me do this. And they was just like, all right, Toya, like.
Shahira said
Do
we
you.
really had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Shanae said, dope event. Like,
Oh,
yo,
wow,
like,
wow.
yo,
Oh,
word,
wow,
this what
y'all.
happens.
Yeah. Oh,
What
thank
happened?
you.
Yo, because when you messing with Toya, when Toya got to, like, style on y'all,
You stupid.
she going to style on
You
you. I'm just
stupid.
trying to, yo, because
You stupid.
we can get into whatever you want to talk about with it.
Yes.
Because especially when I had to give, you know, I said the gays do it the best in the best engagement I ever seen. And it was. Shout out to Queen B. Shout out to the wife.
Out to them, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you like,
yeah.
executive produced by.
I mean, I did the whole thing.
So really, shout out to the straights over here. Like
You said to the straight.
straights don't be getting enough love
You said
nowadays.
to the
Why the
straights.
straights don't? Cause straights are not even in the L. They not even in the plus.
Right. It's not politically correct.
They should be
for
in the
us
plus
to-
one.
Right.
Plus a straight.
Right. Plus a straight.
But do the straights get any
Plus a
love?
straight, or is it H plus a hetero?
That's what the H mean.
No, it ain't no H.
This is what I'm saying.
LGBTQ, but if you add
Y'all
an H,
LGBs is real
it's-
selfish
it's-
right now. Y'all are not
it's-
including the straights. It should be
I'm done.
unity in this world.
I'm
More
done with
unity.
you. I'm
The
done
straights,
with you.
everybody's down with each other.
I'm done with you. I am done with
But
you.
you
But yeah,
event coordinator.
It turned
you
out
could be that. You could.
in another life.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? In another life, I'll be an event coordinator, and I don't know about right now. But anyway, though, it did turn out great. So thank you to everybody. If we decide to have another one, you know, I'm gonna let y'all know immediately. We'll see. Got to talk behind the scenes on that one.
No doubt.
That's that. But here's what I did want to talk about today. You know, my boss gave me this, so you see, I'm sitting here playing this whole thing while I'm talking. I was like, what is this for?
I said, what kind of sex toy is
Yeah,
that thing right
this
there?
is not a sex toy.
That-
It's supposed to be like stress stuff. I told you I'm emotional this week. So.
No doubt.
Yeah. Anyway, We'll come back to that after the show. But listen, y'all. So I did want to continue on. I know we're going to be recapping. I wanted to recap with you, which is great that you're here. And of course, I'm going to recap with, my girl. I'm going to recap with Queen B for some things as well over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll move on to our other topics for the show. Shantae said this looks like a breast implant.
Say what up, though.
Don't it look like a breast implant?
Tay be my stress get out.
Yeah,
so
yep.
that's like how we talk. I'm like, we might be the and this happened. Word. So Tay, what up, though?
Yep. Shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that's in the check-in on Instagram and on Facebook. So, recap.
Yes.
Thank you overall, for all of your kind words about the event. But I want to know right now, what was what stood out to you? Was there anything that stood out to you? Conversation wise? Because can I tell you what stood out to me?
Yeah.
You.
Word.
Out of the entire thing. And there was so much that was said, and there were so many different conversations, and I can go into the different conversations. But what I have been thinking about since Saturday night is what you said about
the kids.
No,
which one?
What you said about men don't say to other men.
We don't.
About what kind of woman you have, because then you're too invested. I talked about that at work today.
Yeah.
I talked about that at work today because me over here in my, female mind, when we are, so just to give everybody who wasn't there a snippet of what is happening, my topic at the time, we were talking about accountability, right? Mm-hmm. We were talking about what accountability looks like for men and what accountability looks like for women, obviously, in the African American community. So we went through what are some of the things that we're seeing as far as romantic relationships are concerned. And instead of pointing fingers like men do, women do, and everybody's pointing fingers, it was, okay, well, what do you see as a woman? What do you see that collectively we're all doing as men? What do you see collectively we're all doing? And then the question was, how do we hold each other accountable?
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, are you saying this to your sisters? Are you saying this to your brothers? When you see these type of behaviors. And you said, as men, you don't sit back and tell other men that you have a good woman because that makes you too invested
Word up.
In that woman.
Yo, absolutely. Like if especially you got to know these people that you around. If a guy's like, yo, man, you got a good one, man.
That's not okay. Why is that not okay? But the crazy part, I'm spitting everything. The crazy part is when you said it, all the guys was like, "Oh no, you can't say that."
Yo, you see what I'm saying?
You can't say that.
And this is the thing.
And I was like,
this is the thing. Women don't get it.
No, because we talk differently.
And the reason why women don't get it because they're having a compliment.
Right.
So who doesn't want to be complimented? And they're rooting for the guy who said it.
But it's still a compliment even if I'm saying it to another woman.
See what happened? And this is why we got Venus and Mars.
Right.
We have to understand the differences. Right. And women can do that.
Yeah.
But it's like a woman telling you, I had the same conversation the next day with my cousin and Desi, salute to them. So I'm having that conversation and Desi's like, but no, it's nothing wrong with that. And Ron J like, yeah, it's like a woman telling you 5 times in a row, you got a good man.
I mean, you go and look at her the side of it, or either you're going to be like, well, what are you talking about?
5 times in a row. I want to stress, 5 times.
But for y'all, just one time.
Yo, so she asked me. Oh, I think we spoke about, I don't know if we spoke about. So she asked, well, don't guys just do that? And I said, all these years in life, I knew my cousin my entire life. Yeah. Entire life.
Yeah.
He only interfered one time. Not interfered. Well, pulled me to the side. Was like, yo,
what you doing?
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Don't mess with that.
Yeah.
Out of 44 years, one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said, that ain't it.
That's not it.
That ain't gonna rock. I didn't listen to him. We ain't gotta say who it was. But so I'm like, no, that's not how dudes talk.
Right.
We don't say. I said to her, I never said, yo, you got a good one, cuz.
Right.
Nah, that's yours and yours is yours. Whatever you doing is whatever. I'm just here because I'm here and you my cousin. I should not be that invested and that dumb to say that. I remember I'm here one night and I didn't realize how dumb I sounded when I thought I gave a compliment. We got married men who's on the station. Yeah. And I said, you got a beautiful wife. Y'all, and I was talking about my issues, what was going on. But the fact I said to another man, and I meant no harm.
Y'all can't say that?
No. I said, because that was like, all right, bro, I know she beautiful. Why are you telling me she beautiful? Is something on in your mind? And I checked myself right after I said that, and I had to tell the other person, yo, y'all both got beautiful wives. And I had to take it back.
Yeah.
But I checked myself because I felt the energy once I said, I was like, no, you shouldn't have said that. That wasn't a smart thing to say. And I didn't mean no harm. But I had to check myself like, bro, you don't never say that again. Don't ever say, yo. You can say, yo, don't even be like, yo, she cool. I know she cool. That's why she with me. I know she a good person. That's why she with me. You could tell me like, yo, if she's a bad person. But if she's a good person, you don't tell me she good.
Because like you said, because you too invested.
You too invested.
So let's use a hypothetical, right?
Right.
Hypothetically speaking, I already see you laughing.
They say, let's talk about it. Yes,
hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say I'm dealing with
Seth, like, I don't know.
Like let's say I'm dealing with like
maybe
one of your friends. Right?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like I'm dealing with one of your friends and y'all are around each other or having a conversation or whatever the case may be. And and you're friends with me too, and they know that you're friends with me too, right? You mean to tell me you can't say, well, Toya's a good, because that's going to look, you honestly can't say that?
I'm realer than most. I am realer than most. And this is why they feel comfortable around me. Because they know I'm not a dirt bag.
Right.
And they know I'm not going to be that corny.
To
be like, yo, you got, no. And that's what all of y'all who are watching, y'all know me. And if anybody wants to argue with me or go against it, y'all know y'all on sucker time when y'all say, yo, the girl, you got a good, what, bro? If you don't get out of my face with that, and that's why I'm not going to be in nobody else's face, and if I'm cool with both y'all, hypothetically, allegedly, you know what type of time I be on. They know what type of time I be on. No, I ain't gonna say that. Yo, that's his business. That's your business.
Wow.
And even if we talking, and I know how women talk,
yeah,
and how we talk,
yeah,
hypothetically,
yeah,
I'm not gonna go against,
yeah,
the guy,
of course,
and I'm not gonna make you feel like your opinion or your feelings are less.
Right.
It's a line that you have to.
It's a line
that you have to.
So you can't hypothetically say to your friend nothing about who Toya is.
He know already. What I need to explain for.
All right.
Y'all done did whatever y'all did. Okay. Y'all done went out. Y'all done, you know what I mean? He knows what he has.
Yeah.
What I look like telling him again?
Whew.
You corny if you saying that. Wow. Yo, Toya, you a good one, y'all.
Wow.
What? You a good one? I'm telling him that you a good. Yo, you
too invested.
If you're my friend, you're my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why I need to? Am I promoting for you? Like, it's fight night? What's going on? I ain't got to Don King you. Like, yo, she a good one. Step right up. Yo, bro, if you need something good, here she go right here. He know he got it. He could tell me more about you than you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Okay.
And if y'all don't get it, man, get it now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hold on a second. Maybe I'm in more mature. Seth, go ahead, bro.
Let me
hold on. Seth said, maybe I'm in more mature circle. No, Seth, you don't say that. You have a good one. You crossing the line, bro.
Wait, let me tell you.
And I love you, Seth.
Let me tell you what Tashawn said. Tashawn said, the goodness of a man to his woman can oftentimes be seen more readily in public. The goodness of a woman to her man oftentimes requires a close-up look. How you get such a close-up look, bruh? So that's why you can't. That's why you can't say it.
Good one, Tashawn. Here go another brother for all y'all girls and y'all guys who don't get it. Listen up.
Rodney said it would be a conflict of interest.
Thank you, Rodney.
So then Shantae said, but what if he's messing up?
No. Now, if he's messing up and a guy sees it, yo, bro, it's not your girl is good, so tighten up.
Yeah.
Bruh, I can see where you might mess up what you got, your peace. And if, say, she's bringing peace to you, you be like, yo, bro, I don't want you. Because if they can see a future thing happening, a guy could be like, yo, look, if this happened, be careful because this could be the outcome. So a guy can say that. You can say that.
You can say that.
Like, yo, just be careful.
But you cannot say,
man.
You can say, yo, be careful, but you can't be like,
yo, you got a good one.
You can't say that.
She a good one. What? Yo, why is she so good?
Yo, when I tell you I was talking about, hey, Nikki just joined, because me and Nikki was talking about
why is she so good to you?
At work today, because Nikki came to the event, her and her husband came to the event, and I was like, Nikki, I did not know that as men, there are certain things that you just cannot say to another man.
I got Teresa. It says Teresa Ray said, and Teresa, let me put this in perspective. Said that is certainly some new generation mess. I'm not arguing, but I'm also glad I'm from a generation where the dude got checked if he was messing over. Y'all are women. Knock it off. Y'all need to learn how men talk. That's the problem now. Women want to hear women. And you want to hear the woman voice. This is a man conversation right now. This is not for the women.
Right.
Because women, y'all will always like hearing something great.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with him viewing or feeling that the woman is good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't say that. That's the wrong thing to say. And only reason why women are saying this, because you're a woman. This is for men. So for the men out here, this is what time it is. And real men know what time it is. You do not say certain things.
I did not know.
No, because you're a woman. You
I
shouldn't know.
But
you shouldn't know this because you're just like it's certain stuff that women. I had a situation where a friend and her sister gave her a hug. Her sister said, "Oh, you smell good." The girl says, yo, don't be telling him he smelled good. That's it. Yo, I just smelled good. But she's like, yo, you violated. And she checked her right there. Yo, don't tell him he smells good. Now, every woman who's listening right now, why are y'all not, it's nothing wrong with her saying,
it depends on the female.
But regardless, I don't want. I said a sister. I'm not so.
Hey, I got.
I feel the person loves their sister.
I'm related to some people. I don't trust.
I feel the person loves this. I'm not saying they don't trust their sister, but what the person did say.
Yeah.
They checked them right away because they was like, yo, you don't say that.
Don't say that.
So if they can't say that, and I'm not going to tit for tat at all.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things you don't say.
I get it.
It's certain stuff you don't say.
But I'm going to say there are certain women that, no, you cannot say everything to whomever my man is because I'm going to be looking at you with the side eye. I get it. I'm just saying that in women's circles, I can say to my friends and to my family, yeah, you know what I'm saying, girl, you got a good man. Stop acting like that, blah, 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 blah. You just said the other.
Girls can do that.
We can do that.
Okay.
And my assumption in all of my 45 years was that y'all could do that too. And what I'm saying is, it was so eye-opening to me on Saturday night when you said it, and I was like, wait, what? And I was like, y'all can't.
I done seen too many suckers. Thank you, Ghost. Ghost said I never said
Jeff
that.
Is in the other room. He said he's never said that. Life.
Ghost one of the realest. It's like, yo, certain things you do not do.
Yo, I did not know.
You think I'm a tell General, yo, DJ Sandy B, she a good one, bro. What? He just said, I wish he had a mic right now. He just said, I'm gonna look at you weird.
If you say that.
If you say that, like, yo, why you looking at my girl like that?
So, Jeff, on Saturday night, Jason said you can't say that because that means you too invested.
Am I wrong? Thank you.
This
A man is saying it, not y'all women who feel offended.
No, I'm not offended.
Not you. I'm talking about Teresa. What up, Teresa?
Hey,
you know what I'm
Terry.
saying?
Hey,
And Tasha.
Terry. Hey,
what up,
Terry.
though? What up, though? Peace
Hey,
to y'all.
Terry.
No
Hey,
offense.
Tasha. Hey, Terry. Hey,
no
Tasha.
offense. Because a woman, I think, is feeling like, but I'm not like we're going against the compliment. We're not going against the compliment.
No, I don't think it's that y'all are going against the compliment. I just didn't know that is offensive.
He said he lived all these years in life. And
Yeah,
he never did
I mean,
it.
we talking to 40, 50, 60-year-old men who are all saying, "Oh no, you can't
don't
do
do
that.
that.
You can't
So
do that." I did not know.
So any guy who's saying, yeah, you
did
do
not
that,
know.
check yourself, bro.
I did not know.
Check yourself.
I did not know. That's why when I said to you, as much as we talked about in the 3-4 hours, however long we were there, that stood out to me because I was like, wait, what? Why? Wait, y'all can't say stuff like that?
You can't say that. I'm not going to say stuff like that. You can't say that.
Like you said, it's in the wording. So it could be
Yes.
like, yo, what did you say? You could lose, or you about to lose, or you about
Yeah,
to
you could
lose?
like, yo, if they see a man's just wilding,
Mm-hmm.
and they be like, yo, bro, yo, I heard this one got wind of that. Yo, be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, cool out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you moving sloppy.
Yeah.
That you can say because
Yeah.
you looking out for your mans.
Right.
Trust me, it's no checking your mans. You
Right.
look out
You
for your
looking
mans.
out.
I
You
want
looking
everybody to
out.
understand that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Because I mean,
And-
Seth
okay, and
talking
that's-
about checking your man. You don't check your man. You
that's
look
the
out
difference.
for your man.
But that's the difference.
That's what
the
you do.
difference. Looking out versus checking. I feel like we as women, we're like, nah, let me check my girl because, and then we're looking out for your girl too. But there's plenty of times where I've had conversations with friends, family, whatever, and I'd be like, girl, you bugging. You bugging. That's a good man, and you bugging. Or that's a good man, or why are you talking to that man like that? That's a grown ass man. Don't talk to that man like that. Or why are you acting like that? Or girl, yeah, you was wrong. You shouldn't have did that. This, that, or the other. So we can do that as women.
Seth.
What he say?
Seth said, what Jason saying is true. Those types of circles, in fact, are immature circles.
Ooh!
When playing the compliment, you got to say, Seth, knock it off.
He said you got to say what?
Say it you got to say it
a certain way.
When paying the compliment, you got, yes, indeed, you do have to say it in a certain way. And it ain't immature circle. Seth, bruh, we talking to me right now. This is the problem. This is the problem. We're talking to me right now. And we know it's the difference when we talk about me dealing with women for a certain amount of time and my track record and other people. I'm going to say you. It's a difference. So, and difference with people mingling with me with women and me dealing with some of my other guys with women. It's not the same. And y'all need to know better. So when we talking like, yo, Jay, knock it off, man.
Yeah.
We're not the same right now. And I love my brother, but I'm like, what are we talking about? What circles are we talking about? Okay. No, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Like, don't be weirded out right now.
That's all.
Somebody said sometime in the highest form of love is minding your business. Thank you, Mod.
Yeah.
And Mod knows too. Me and him. That's we all talking. I'm talking to my bros right now. And I have no problem checking a dude if you interfere with mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no problem.
Yeah.
Because what all those guys can say, I ain't never interfered with this.
Yeah.
But what all I can say to them guys, y'all really have interfered with mine. Get your own. Start watching my show. My show be dope sometimes, but they be watching my show. And now they feel, what? Bro, if y'all don't. He said, I ain't scared, old school for life. There are just some things I will not throw away. I will not be moved. And who made all these crazy rules? Yo, it's not a crazy rule. I said one thing. I just said one line.
Thing.
All I just said was one line.
Yeah, it's a man thing.
I just said one line.
Mm-hmm.
You do not say that. I'm not saying that you can't talk to your guy about certain things.
Yeah.
I said one line you don't say.
Yeah.
You see how one line can mess up the whole thing? Know why? Because it touched the soul. It touched somebody. It touched you. It touched everybody. When I said that one thing, because y'all never heard that before.
I didn't know. I keep saying to you, I did not know.
So Seth saying, I guess I'm immature. I guess Ghost immature. The other guys on that one, everybody's immature, right? That's all guys who don't even know each other. If it's ass.
Okay, so Jeff.
No doubt.
Jeff's. Yeah, so Jeff's just said he's not offering that information, but if asked, then he will answer and be like, oh, yeah, you got a good woman, or whatever the case may be. But he ain't just walking around being like, yeah, you got a good woman right there and nothing like that. Yo, when I tell you I have been mulling that around in my brain since Saturday and literally had to talk about it at work today with Nikki, who is watching, because the importance of the discussion on Saturday night was the differences between
it's all over, Teresa,
and women, right? It's the differences between it's the differences between men and women, our dialogue, how we converse with one another, and what we're doing on both sides, because the whole point is us trying to bridge the gap so that we can continue to get together, right? So accountability was a part of that discussion, and how do we hold each other accountable? Not across the sexes, but within the sexes, how do you hold each other accountable? And again, Queen B was like, well, this talking about me. She was like, well, this is my sister right here. We can say anything to one another. We'll be like, girl, you messing up. Like, you messing up. This is this, that's that, this, that, run it down. Boom. And that's appreciated between us. Now, every woman can't say that to every woman.
No doubt.
But depending upon the level of friendship or level of sisterhood or family or whatever that you have with one another, you can. Just like Shantae was saying here. She was like, right. She said, Toya could say that my man smells good. She said, however, a bunch of other women cannot. That just is what it is. How do you hold, each other accountable? But that particular statement between men, Yusef, I hear what you're saying, but the masses is saying something different.
Seth, get it together,
You know
baby.
what I mean? The masses is saying something different. And even that night when Jason said it, the other guys in the room, including Trev, who was on the panel,
said, yeah.
He was like, no, you
don't
can't
tell
say,
and his
said,
wife
no.
was right there.
Yeah.
So
No,
whatever
you
trying
cannot
to,
say
whatever
that.
narrative
You
you
can't
trying
say
to
that.
put, Seth, I am just talking about that statement. I'm not saying you can't have a conversation with your mans and try to lead them in the right direction. I'm not saying that, Seth. You could definitely do that. But what I am going to say is you cannot tell your mans, yo, you got a good one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all better get right.
I didn't know it.
Or get left.
Thank you so much, Terry. Terry said, yes, LaToya, that thing stayed in my brain from Saturday as well. See, Jason, everybody thinking about it. So she said, I really enjoyed the show on Saturday. Job well done, team. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. I did not know. So that was
for the guys. That wasn't for the women.
But we're learning from listening to you, because again, we're not people. Okay. As a people, we are not having these conversations. We're not having these conversations. Whatever y'all talk about in the barbershops and when y'all are together, and whatever we are talking about however at brunch when we get together, is not like what's really going on. Some people are just, sharing their emotions or expressing this, that, or other. A lot of times I hear with men, y'all don't do that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't really be talking to each other, but like, yeah, sometimes y'all do, sometimes y'all don't. You know what I mean? But I feel like people are not having real, honest conversations amongst each other. And then once you put the sexes together, we really ain't having dialogues like that where people are actually listening, where it's not a full standoff, but where people are actually listening to learn from other people. So one of the reasons why that resonated with me so much is because that now changes conversations that I have, with men, where I'm like, well, why can't you just say this or do this or da-da-da-da? Because now I know that that's not something that is acceptable. You know what I mean? So I've learned something just from what you said.
Oh, thanks.
On Saturday night. So yeah, no, that one stayed. That stayed.
James St. Patrick, if he was right there and heard me say that, he'd be like, yeah, word. It's a certain level of degree of a man who get it. And if y'all don't get it, maybe you ain't all the way there with understanding of how you talk to a man. And I only said one thing.
Just that one thing.
Just that one thing.
Just that one thing. But hypothetically speaking, Right? Hypothetically speaking, let's say I'm seeing one of your friends, right?
Hypothetically.
Yes. You can't say, okay, Toya is a good woman.
No.
But you can say if you see your friend is about to like.
Know what I can say?
What you can
Yo,
say?
bruh, when she do these events, yo, she gets super busy. I ain't gonna front, y'all.
Okay, say that then.
I can say that.
Yeah. Okay.
I can. Yeah, what I'm going to say, I can say a fact in a complimentative fact.
Right.
Like, yo, nah, y'all, I ain't gonna. Yo, when she does these events, when she's coordinating something, it is super dope.
Yeah.
She gets busy.
Okay.
I can say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, you got a good one.
Ooh, but the way you're saying it just makes it sound wrong. Your whole face when you said it it seemed like there's more behind it.
Because there's always more behind it when someone says that. You got a good one. What?
It can't just be just that. I guess for women it's different. For women,
I'm
it's
not
different.
the only one who said that. So I
No,
want to say it again.
No, I know,
I'm not the only one.
I know.
Case in point, Trev right next to me, his wife is right there. All these guys who were saying it, yeah, and it's cool to not see it that way. But now, brother, you're educated now. We know better. Don't do it.
Woo! Listen, I learned Saturday night, and I said okay. And like I said, it's been on my mind since Saturday. So okay, I want to go to whatever takeaway you got, so that we can discuss that, and then I'm gonna go into my next.
We can keep going with you going. Like that was one thing I said. That was one of the things I said.
That was it was, and you know what? And it wasn't even a full discussion on that. It was a small snippet, but it stayed with me.
I try to make my point across very clear.
It stayed. Oh no, it was very clear, and it stayed with me. And I was just like, damn.
It needs to stay with other people.
I was like, y'all can't say that. Okay. So then one of the other things, was when we were talking about still on that accountability topic, and we were talking about respect.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about, some of the things that we're seeing, and some of the women were saying, Tasha, as a matter of fact, Tasha said,
Crystal, what up, dog?
Tasha said, I see all the time with black women, us thinking that we are better than, given our education or given our status in life or how much money we make. We'll think we're better than, not only do we think we're better than other sisters, we think we are better than our men too because of those things. And I was like, okay, boom.
Seth, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to Seth.
Thing.
I'm sorry. Let me say this real quick. He said, I had a conversation last night about how good of a woman he has in his preparation to ask for a hand. He said, isn't it possible the masses are wrong? Groupthink ain't always right or good. I'm right, though. You're wrong. Continue.
Hey, y'all can continue the debate.
My fault. Like,
y'all can continue.
Like, bro, you still going? Knock it off.
To debate this one.
Yeah, you're wrong.
But
learn today, please.
So Tasha was saying,
I love you, though, bro. I got to say that. I love him.
Tasha was saying, she sees that that's some of the things that we're doing as black women in our community that can be creating, more of the divide, right? And so after she said that about, the more educated we get and the more money we make, how we think we are better than our counterparts. Yeah, that was a great point. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of us that do that, right? And then I asked the women what else they were seeing, and everybody just kind of got quiet because there were a lot of married couples that were there.
And the guys were saying nothing.
Right?
They were looking real scared to talk. That's why I made sure I spoke for y'all, because y'all was like this.
Right.
I don't want Master to say nothing. Like, I don't want to. And I'm like, yo, cool, bro. That's why we up here.
Right.
That's why we up here.
Right. So there were a lot of married couples, and even the women, some women were saying some things, but when I asked about the accountability, it got quiet after Tasha said what she said. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna just come out and say it. I was like, there's a lot of times where we are completely disrespectful. Mm-hmm. We are disrespectful to our men in a lot of ways. And I noticed, I looked around the room after
Crickets.
I said it.
Crickets.
Not only was it crickets after I said it, every man in that room made some sort of gesture or a grunt or a whatever towards whomever they were with.
Do you remember what I said that even prompted you more to say that?
What?
I said,
oh, yes.
I said, look,
yes.
just for my fellas.
Yeah.
For my fellas only. And I said, who have you been disrespecting more? Disrespecting more by a white racist cop or a black woman? Now, yeah, and some people was like, well, we've been around black women.
You're around black women.
We around white
more,
racist
so
cops
odds.
too. No, hold up. We are around white racist cops too. And the level of disrespect that has happened. I've been disrespected by some white racist cops, and I've been disrespected by black women. The point is to open up your mind. And what you did, you took that even further. Like, but ladies, this is happening way too often. Mm-hmm. We already got enough struggles as black men, which we go through. Let alone why we want to make sure, why we want to hit a disrespect that you could feel, and we endure for those reasons that Tasha was saying, and you just reiterated that because it can happen. And somebody else was saying all the other things from black man in the household to this with Section 8 and all them things that can happen where a woman can have more than the man.
Yeah.
Yo, we go through it.
Yeah.
And we go through it if she's making $7.99 an hour or if she's making $700 an hour. Disrespect happens. Not in every relationship,
right? But
it does happen.
Yeah.
Too often.
Yeah, and I saw the men in the room. I specifically looked at all the men in the room after I said it, and all of them was like, wow.
You're right, Seth. That is a problem. Dudes be scared to speak in front of their woman. They want to get someone to get back home. They're trying to avoid an argument. I feel you, though.
But that was also eye-opening.
And it was right in front of us. I saw it. I'm looking at these guys. I'm like, damn,
that was eye-opening. And I was like, ooh.
He's searching for shrimp. He already ate. he like, it's a tail, bro.
Hey, listen. It was eye-opening, and I was just like, wow, okay, I'm hitting a nerve here with people.
You hit a nerve.
I hit a nerve.
And I was like, ooh. When it got quiet, I'm like, you struck a nerve because you're for them. And what you were supposed to do, you were supposed to just make sure all the women look good in every single scenario.
No, we trying to learn. We trying to be better. We trying to grow.
But the fact that you did what your job was to do the right way, they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that. And you seen it right in front of your face, that was the quietest part of the show. Quiet. And I'm like,
No. There was 2 points where it got quiet.
There
was 2 points where it got quiet, Jason. The other one was when B asked the question, and then I reiterated, right?
What was that?
The question was, are you noticing black women choosing to be with other black women over black men? Like, not people who are, whether you believe people are born gay or not.
Denise, you did miss a good one. Yes,
but she asked the question.
Got busy.
Do you have a problem with, or do you feel like it's a part of the divide when black women are choosing to marry other women? That was when you could hear a pin drop.
Your story was so dope. Yo, I'm telling you, Sunday night, I'm with the family and I'm repeating what went down. Because and when you said the story, because I'm right next to you when the story really happened.
Yeah.
When that story,
we got that all on video.
So when that story happened,
yeah,
I was really next to you.
Yeah.
Do I say the person who I don't want to say? Yeah. So we can say. So yeah, we talk. I love Sassy. I used to coach his son.
Yeah.
So when you telling me the story, when you telling us the story with DJ Sassy, I'm next to you. Mm-hmm. Right next to you when DJ Sassy is telling it to you. So I'm like, oh, we eating margarita pizza. So I'm like, yo, this is really taking place. And I'm like, yo, the recruitment is real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
And what I said, yo, man, if that's your way, then live that way.
Yeah.
Guy or girl.
Yeah.
Ain't matter none of that.
Yeah. But it got really quiet though.
Cause I think B asked, guys, are y'all upset?
Are you upset about it?
If the girls are doing it, I'm like, no, then she's just out the way. It's another girl right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's what she wants, she want another girl.
Yeah.
Cool. Yo, I mean, women is out here.
Yeah. But so I took it a step further.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I took it a step further and told my story and what was said to me was because I wanted the fellas to see how this is going down. I wanted the fellas to see how this is happening.
Dirty Mac.
And why it's happening, right? Why it's happening. And so I went through the whole story of, you have so many women who feel like, I am taking on everything on my own. I am doing everything on my own. I've raised kids, paid mortgages, did everything by myself. And either I had an issue or problem with this man, or I wasn't in a relationship with that man, or this man screwed me over or whatever. And now you have folks from the LGBTQ community. Plus LGBTQIA plus.
But the S ain't in there, the straight ain't in there. Y'all don't want to include us. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that.
Who are approaching straight women.
But they don't want to include the straights with the letters.
Who are LGBTQ women who are approaching straight women and saying, nah, let me help you with that. Nah,
dirty macking.
Let me help you with that.
Dirty macking.
I can come in and help you with this household, or you can move in my household and I'ma upgrade your lifestyle, or pay all of your bills, or take care of you and your family, or all of those things. And I was saying to the fellas, this is how women are marrying other women. I was at Basima's wedding.
I didn't get an invite, B, and I was at the joint. No word up. I was freezing like every degree,
like everybody else, right? I was at Basima's wedding. And I was sitting at a table with a lesbian couple, where the woman was like, "Oh, I don't consider myself to be gay. I just like her." I'll tell you who that couple was.
Nah, it's cool.
Like after the show.
See how everybody want to switch a rule?
But it was like, I don't consider myself to be a lesbian, but I just like her. It's like, well, why you just like her? Because she came in my life and she did all the things that I was missing from a male
new drug dealer.
But my point was, I'm trying to educate men on how this is happening. So if you are upset by it, or if you feel some kind of way by it, or whatever the case, I'm like, I'm here to let you know that this is how it's happening.
It's real out there, yo.
This is what is going on.
And it's some women making great
bank. You can hear a pin drop when I said it.
Pin drop, because you know what? They don't want to hear that part. Nobody wants to hear that part when the woman is not, and I can't even say not shining. The honesty.
I need heat.
Yo,
can I have some heat? I'm freezing here.
My toes is kind of cold too. I just left a spot with some cold toes. Woo. So I'm like, nah, like they don't want to hear that part. I'm like, well, why not? Mm-hmm. Yo, it don't matter if you gay or straight. Yo, dirty macking is dirty macking, and if that's what they doing, you say, hold on. So Seth said, haven't we all been screwed at this big old age? If you go to the other side, it was in your heart the whole time. Ooh. You just want an excuse. Talk about it.
You
Seth
think
the guy.
So? You think so? I don't think so.
Well, yeah. Yo, I got gay male friends.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing they could say. Yo, I need money. Y'all know my Cash App. My Cash App is $PHATLACE. If anybody wants to help with my financial issues, you could, $PHATLACE, right? Boom.
I'm not doing this with you.
So,
but go ahead.
If any of my gay friends said, yo, Jay, look, I know AT&T been busting you behind with that bill. I'ma pay for the AT&T, and I got the car insurance. I just need you to come over here and eat some popcorn with me. That's it. We just eating popcorn.
That's it.
You know, we gotta
do it like
we
that?
gotta share hands.
But why you
gotta share hands in the same
like
popcorn? We gotta go like this.
No, because I don't like the way you gotta get that
popcorn. You know
what?
And I don't like the fact that if somebody approached me like that, my gay friends know I ain't with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right,
so if you come at me a certain way,
right?
Nah, bro, I thought we was just friends. Now you want me to go on that other side?
Listen.
You know I don't want to go on the other side. So if I did,
you saying it was always
for the money and the popcorn.
Gay for the pay.
I was gay for the pay.
So basically,
gay for the pay. That's what I would be. I was already that, and it ain't take that much money for me to change how I really feel in life.
I'm gonna say this: is it a double standard with that? I'm gonna say with men, yes. I'm going to say with a lot of these women nowadays, I don't know.
Yeah, because there's certain porn I wouldn't mind watching when it's woman on woman.
God,
so that's more attractive.
I can't.
The woman on woman is more attractive than the man on man for me. I'm not watching man on man. I'm not attracted to that.
Okay.
But woman on woman looks sexy.
But
got two women, especially if they pretty.
But my point is, for men, no, there's no. This was no, 100% with you. For men, 100% with you.
But it's. I'm having this Toya, I swear on everything. I told you. Every conversation we had, I'm having it with my cousins, and they're like,
"So tell me what else?" Okay, so what else? So we talked about what you said about you can't make that comment. We talked about the respect thing. We talked about the LGBTQ comment.
Yes.
What else stood out? What else is everybody talking about?
Yo, but to finish it with the LG, all the letters.
Yeah.
They said, well, if the guy he likes the girl too, but he likes guys, he's just bi. I'm like, part of bi is gay.
Gay.
Like, let's not ignore that because you have another part of it. He's gay too.
He's gay.
He has two clubs he's in.
He's gay.
He's gay. But so I'm like, let's not ignore that.
No, he's gay.
He's gay.
He's gay.
What else was a part where I had to cuss y'all because I was saying a type of a song because what was real important, we spoke about that at the household when Queen Bee was saying how these guys are reacting off of getting dumped, getting rejected. Getting rejected.
We talked about rejection.
Getting rejection, getting their heart broke. More so than anything. Getting their heart broke. And how they killing people. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to listen to that song. I ain't going to curse like that.
You saying listen to the song to get your frustration out so that you're not taking it out on whomever.
On whomever. And I'm talking about it just ain't but on it. Y'all could
just listen to that.
Dr. Dre,
rock out.
Dr. Dre, Snoop. So what y'all can learn, and if y'all know that bees ain't ish, I'm gonna say that it ain't past 9 o'clock yet. That song, he is also talking about men who have done them dirty. The first verse when Dre he's talking about Eazy-E, who he felt did him dirty, calling him a itch. Yeah. And now you got guys, you got Snoop talking about how his cousin was smashing his girl while he's locked up. Like, you get heartbroken.
Yeah.
People can disappoint you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, just put that song on for your kids, and they're gonna resonate to it. They're like, you know what? It's a more healthier way to listen to it, and be like, I can get over this.
But a healthier way to learn how to manage your emotions, so that you're not crashing out over rejection.
Because it's terrible.
Because so for everybody who wasn't there, who is watching now, we were talking about. How to meet people, and we were talking about as women.
Africa being bottom of course. Yo, Seth is crazy.
Yeah, we was talking about making yourself available, right? So for women, positioning yourself. So I'm gonna just take it all the way back.
Yes.
So Trev was there, and Coach Trev said, as women, we make the first move. Single women out here. He said, as women, you always make the first move, right? And so, no, we're not talking about going up and making sure that you are shooting your shot with a man. We're saying there is a subtlety in making your first move, right? And that could be making eye contact or a smile. But the whole point is allowing the man to know that you're available or interested through a smile, or if you say hello, or if or just by making eye contact or whatever it is, right? So we were talking about that, and Norm was like, oh, and then I was like, yeah, I've done that. I was like, well, a lot of times, a lot of these men are slow. I'm like making eye contact, and they're like, oh, well, she ain't say so, whatever. So then Norm was like, yeah, you got to be careful with that because you get a lot of men who will end up following you or doing certain things. And so then we got into the conversation of rejection and what happens when you're in public and a man is trying to holler at you and you reject him. And we ain't talking about with some, nah, nigga, get out of my face, rejection, but literally in respectful, like, oh, thank you so much for, for da-da-da-da, but da-da-da-da. And what we were saying is they are still grown behind men that get upset, that get violent, that will lash out at you simply because you are not interested in them. And so I shared the story because for some reason, I don't know, last summer, I don't know. Every time me and my friend Tasha went out.
Were y'all by NJ Pack?
No, we were in South Plainfield.
Paulo
one time. Yeah.
Yo, the guy.
3 men wanted to fight.
Because 3 men liked each other.
3 men wanted to fight.
Fight you.
Me
and they were together.
Yeah.
If 3 men, after getting rejected, want to actually fight this woman, you ain't like a woman. And I said that too. I said, if y'all want to put this physical harm on this woman, y'all want to mess up her face, and she's not even your woman who might have cut really deep to make you want to do something which you should not do.
You don't even know her.
You don't even know her. If that's how you feel, you just don't like women.
No.
And let's just get out the game. You don't like women.
No.
You like to argue with women because you might have a lot of women traits in you and you think y'all are equal. Right now, you're not. So that guy, those guys do not like women. And I don't care if it's black, white, whatever. Y'all just don't like women. And y'all fronting and y'all arguing with these women because y'all don't like them.
And the thing is
that did they even buy y'all a drink?
No. And the thing is that we're not even arguing in return, but it got so bad that we didn't know if they were going to attack, that the owner of the restaurant came out. This was the one time. The second time, it was just like, let's just get up out of here. The first time it happened, the owner of the restaurant came out. All the waiters and everybody are crowding around us like, are y'all okay? Number one, I don't like that because there was only 5 black people in the restaurant. Me and her and them 3. So now we got all the people of everybody else's race coming to our protection against the only black men in the daggone restaurant. It looked terrible. It looked horrible. It looked bad. All the white men at the bar is sitting there looking like, oh my God, are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Can we walk you to the car? Can we do any of that? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this looks horrible. But this is what's happened. The second time it happened, the first time it happened, it was 2 black men. The second time it happened, it was 3 black men. And so we were just talking about
black men who like other black men. They don't like the black woman.
We were just talking about rejection and what happens when you are publicly rejecting someone in a most respectful way that you can.
You should not come back with disrespect. You could be like, yo, that's cool. Like, yo, man, you're
horrible.
Now, Seth saying a song ain't gonna work. This the lack of proper nurturing, coddling. Children grow up to be crash out adults. Now, women crash out too. Yes, everybody can crash out, but music does work. The same way it works on these young minds when they listen to all this not the trap music. What's they called? The music when it drill music. The same way drill music.
Drill music.
Yo, it's the music you don't want to listen to.
Oh, okay.
It's all that kill. And now we can blame drill music of helping and perpetuating like people to do something negative. Well, yo, when I'm talking about that Snoop, yo, Seth, you and all us other guys, we had listened to Dre and all them, and it got us a little bit more aggressive to look at a woman like, man, F her. Even if you felt hurt and went back home and cried under the sheets by yourself. But it gave you a certain type of confidence for a second.
To be able to move forward.
And that's all I'm saying with that. Like, it ain't the end all be all. But we need something. Sometimes you got to check these young boys.
These ain't even young boys. These are grown
old dudes
men.
too. I say myself, I still listen to the song. Because I still go through it in life where something might not be right. And I'm like, I need to hear this to get me motivated. Like, word.
Yeah.
Later for her.
So,
I love her.
Listen. Listen. These were just a few of the topics, right? These are just a few of the topics that, we talked for like 3 hours on Saturday night. So there was so much that came out.
Another one.
Go ahead.
We got to end it. We got
a few minutes left.
We got a few minutes.
Or like one.
All right, the one. when the young lady, when she was saying, why aren't guys romancing us anymore?
Yes! I'm so happy you responded and said what you said.
I said, you still need to buy the girl stuff.
Because men are...
You still got to buy her stuff.
Let me tell you what's happening. As women, it really looks like men are coming across as angry and they just don't like women anymore.
Yeah.
They are not nice anymore. They are not... Like chivalry is dead. They are not nice. Like, just genuine niceness now. Oh, I can't tell her she look good. That's going to go to her head. Or I can't do this because that's going... Yeah, like, it's like... And these are not young boys.
No.
These are grown men that this is happening. You know what I mean? So, no.
Seth said we already concluded that the old men don't like women. Yo, still buy her flowers, still buy her candy, still buy her clothes, still buy her sneakers.
They're not doing that.
And she can make more than you. Yes, she can afford it herself.
Because ain't nobody brought me a damn thing. Are men doing that nowadays? Because I don't know.
Well, guys, if y'all want the P.O. box for the Owl Show.
I'm just saying.
If y'all want to hit the DM, she doesn't not mind. She wouldn't mind having a new pair of shoes. What's your size?
6.
In sneakers. What's your size?
6, 36. Depends on what kind of shoe we talking about.
Depending
on
36. That sounds like them Europeans. That's a different. See, now you done made them get. Now you made them say F.
I said 6.
They said 30. They said 36. They said, what you mean?
Listen. You know what I was told? Just speaking of that, I was told this 3 days ago. Somebody was like, you know, Toya. It was like, you know what your problem is, Toya? And I was like, oh shit, what's my problem? It was like, you know, like when those high school movies, like, you know, little white kids and like them high school teenage movies, right? They was
Can't
like,
Buy Me Love, 16 Candles.
all those movies. They was like, do you know why the popular high school cheerleader was always at home on a Saturday night by herself? And I was like, why? And he was like, because all the men assumed that she was already out with somebody else. So they didn't ask or they didn't say anything. And I was like, huh. And he was like, that's you. I said, oh.
Now.
Oh. I said, so people assume that I'm just out with all of these other people, so that's why nobody's saying anything?
Now, General, the
Is
one
that
thing
it?
I would, yes.
That's why I'm not getting shoes?
Yes.
Because y'all think that other people is buying me shoes?
Yes. You don't have a track record of this is what I said this week, Queen B. I said to you about Queen B, and I'm gonna say this about you. Y'all are not victims of losing. Y'all have choices. You have options. Like even if you're not feeling how you might want to be feeling, you ain't lonely. You not.
Why? I could be lonely.
If you wanted to. You have options in life. God, the same way she talking about them dudes who was being mean, she got another 10 stories when you start sounding like a rapper. Listen, man, yo, like Jim Jones, man, they been on my we have our rapper sessions too.
Y'all don't know my real stories.
But you have winning stories too.
My point was,
and a lot of people been seeing you win. You have had long relationships.
Yeah.
You have. So people been seeing you win. Mm-hmm. And so it's to the point where your girl ain't lying. She like, yo, they're not used to, the guys are used to seeing you with that guy. And the guys that you have dealt with aren't corny guys in my opinion.
So listen, the point was, let's go back to the point. The point
was... My bad. You had a point. I want the people to know she's not a loser at all. Far from it.
I don't think that. But the point was, romance is dead.
Yeah.
Romance is dead. General niceness. General niceness is dead. And a lot of women nowadays are just feeling like men are not nice and they just don't like women anymore.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of dudes like that.
And I'm glad you admit that, though.
Because
we're not all crazy. We're not all treating all of these men bad. So that's why. Because it's the immediate thing is, well, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And so I'm glad as a man you see that yourself and you can admit that. You know? So, yeah, I like, you know.
Nah, they got to get right. Yo, look, do something. Look, be romantic. If you don't know how to be romantic, watch Hitch. Like you know, watch Hitch. My boy used to call me. My boy used to hit me all the time, and he used to be like, "Yo, man," he used to call me Jay Hitch. He'd be like, "Yo, Jay Hitch." But he doesn't really like women either. Now I learned later on in life because I'm just saying I ain't gonna shout him out on the.
Shut up.
No, I'm not gonna shout him out right now. But he used to always ask me what to do, and in my mind, I'm thinking this is logical stuff.
He don't like women.
He don't, because he always, every time he would break up with a woman, he would bash her and like super bad, and he would break up off the dumbest things. And I learned later on in life. But anyway, he used to call me like, "Yo, what should I do with this? What should I do with?" And I would give him advice, give him tips. And I'm like,
do I know who you talking about?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because I know because of
go ahead. So I'm like, it would be easy to me. So I'm thinking I'm really special. No, I just like women. Because this other guy, the general, does romantic stuff and has been doing it since he was 7 years old. I seen his Emerson School picture when it was Valentine's Day.
Stop it.
Yo,
was his shirt ironed?
It was.
Was his shirt? It was crispy, wasn't it?
It had a permanent crease in his lee jeans.
Crispy.
That's what he had. Like,
yeah.
And he had silk shirts.
Yeah.
Pick an era.
Yeah.
General wasn't losing, and the general knew how to be romantic.
Yeah.
The general would say something if I was lying. Be romantic.
Right.
Yo, do what you got to do.
But
show her that
lost.
you care.
But that's lost.
It's not enough.
Right. It's not happening enough. It's lost. So just going back to the bigger picture, because we clowning in some sections right now, but just to go back to the bigger picture, we were discussing bridging the gap. What's causing the divide? What's going on and what we're seeing? And I'm glad because the young lady said it in the audience, and you was like, yeah, romance is gone. Like men are not romantic anymore. And again, the chivalry is gone. And there might be a lot of factors for it, but again, if those factors are not happening to you personally, then you be the change that we need to see as a people, right? So it's like if you personally are not a woman isn't turning you off, then you be the change.
Be the change.
You be the change. And I'm not saying that to just men because, as women too, we have our stuff that we had talked about there at the show where we need to be held accountable for. And it's like, listen, be the change. Be the change. If you are in a healthy relationship and you're doing some things that are toxic, be the change. Do something different. That was the point of our dialogue, right? So that we can get together and be better as a community. So, that was that.
Buy her a gift. It gets wetter.
I like gifts, y'all.
It gets wetter.
You stupid.
Dudes want to dry it up. Buy her something. Because in their minds, he cares. And he does. I don't care if you say he has the money or not. Mm-hmm. The fact that he took the effort to try to do something to put a smile. He thought about you to put a smile on your face. It don't care what his bank account is because he could be frivolous. He could be selfish, whatever it is. The fact that he thought about doing it.
Doing something for you.
And I say that to the women too because I have gotten gifts to me where I'm like, yo, she thought about me. She thought about to put a smile on my face, and I appreciate that. So it's like, we're not going.
I'm emotional, Jason. Go ahead.
So the fact if the woman does that for you and women, guys appreciate that too.
Right.
And everybody wants to just feel appreciated and thought of. And when all y'all people who are watching, y'all work hard. And y'all can spend your money however y'all want to spend it. So if y'all take the time to take that money and spend it on a guy, you better appreciate that.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I agree with all of that. And like I said, we were just doing a recap of, everything that happened. So thank you for, your part of exactly, the things that were stood out to you. And I mentioned some things that stood out to me. I know when Queen Bee is here next week, we'll probably go through some things that stood out with her. So we'll probably, recap this week and next week. And then after that, we'll move on. But all in all, Saturday was great.
Dope.
And thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you for asking me to do it. I was honored.
Yeah, and your input in it as well. And to everybody that showed up, thank you guys for that. Everybody that was been in the chat today on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, however you watch, thank you so much. And if we decide to ever have another one, I don't know that, the jury's still out on that one. But if we decide to ever have another one, everybody that's watching and commenting today, because there's been a lot of comments today, y'all got to make sure y'all there. I don't even know what else to tell you. You missed a good one. That's it. I don't even know what else to say.
Seth said, "Why I need to be romantic with the woman who says I'm an option, not a necessity. I don't need you, bruh."
That's another show.
It's a whole nother show.
I'm not.
It's a whole nother show. But hopefully you bought her something. Yo, it's competition out there, man. Step it up, guys. But if she said that, hey, man, she don't. Yo, you gotta step it up. Guys, if y'all don't think y'all got competition out here, it is competition. Every guy. So, yo, do the best that you can do. But you better show that you like her. You better show her that you like her. Yo, better show her that you like her. It's your show. Mind your business. I gotta mind my business. That's what I gotta do.
Listen,
like
y'all,
I said,
look,
you get it.
we gotta end this show. We gotta end this show. Jeff did not sign up for this. Listen, Terry says she'll be there again for the next one. Thank you so much. If we have another one, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We love you for watching. We love you for listening. God willing, we'll be back here next week, same time, same place, different show. Even though we still gonna be talking about the recap, but I love y'all. Thank y'all, everybody. We are done for tonight.
Peace.
See y'all. Jeff, take us away.